Hello and welcome to tcyonline.com, and in this video we'll discuss the solutions for sentence equivalence sprint 3. A very important strategy while answering the sentence equivalence questions is you have to look into the options, then go into the question. So once we are looking into the options, most of the official questions, they follow a pattern. Okay, in the options the pattern is 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so there are 6 answer choices. They can be grouped as follows. That is, you will find 2 pairs of similar words and 2 loose words. Those 2 loose words can never be your answer choice. Okay, so first I'll group these words according to this pattern. Okay, let's see. Wondrous, incalculable, unambiguous, unprecedented, spotty, groundbreaking. So you are very fortunate enough. I find only one pair that is unprecedented, something that has never happened before, and a similar word is groundbreaking. Okay, groundbreaking is also like unprecedented, something that has never heard of, something that has never happened earlier. Okay, let us say if I say a groundbreaking technology, okay, that is a technology that has never happened earlier or never took place earlier. Okay, so in this particular question I can see that there's only one pair that's unprecedented and groundbreaking. There's no similar word to wondrous, wondering. Okay, incalculable, something that cannot be calculated. Okay, similarly unambiguous, something very clear. Nothing. I don't have such words. Same way spotty. So only one answer pair, that is unprecedented and groundbreaking, and definitely that has to be your answer choice. Now let's try to plug in this answer choice in the blank and see whether that works or not. So the question is, the recent spate of quality Bollywood films and a rising cult of unconventional movie makers, while clearly indebted to the cinematic idiom of the 1970s, represents a or an blank achievement. Okay, then let's see the small little friend, that's the colon, an expounding sign. Never before, this is the trigger, never before, something that has never happened before or earlier. So obviously this hints towards unprecedented or groundbreaking. So our answers, unprecedented and groundbreaking. I hope you have understood the strategy of 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so we'll be applying the same strategy in the following questions as well. Question number 2. We'll look for the same pattern, that's 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, now let's see. Unwittingly. Unwittingly is kind of unknowingly. Okay, done by accident. I had no intentions of doing that. I did it unwittingly. Okay, directly, no, it's not like unwittingly. Decisively, conclusively, no. Inadvertently. Okay, inadvertently is something similar to unwittingly, done unknowingly, accidentally. Okay, so I have a pair that is unwittingly and inadvertently. Then subtly. Subtly is done something very tactfully, something that cannot be perceived or observed or imperceptibly. That is subtly. Okay, so I don't have any such pair till now. Noticeably. Noticeably is the opposite of subtly, so it cannot be the pair for any of these words. So I have only one pair again, that's unwittingly and inadvertently. So obviously this has to be my answer choice. Okay, now let's look at the question. Now let's see. Attempting to appease the protesters, the mayor touched the wrong nerve by highlighting the very grievances that had initially inflamed the people's temper. Okay, so the the mayor is attempting to appease the protesters. Okay, now his attempt is to appease the protesters. But what did he do? He touched upon those issues which the people were aggrieved of. So he inflamed their anger. Thereby, he did something that he never wanted to do. Okay, thereby blank instigating the collective wrath. So thereby, what did he do? He instigated the collective wrath, the anger of the people. Did he do that knowingly? Not at all. He did that unknowingly. His attempt was to appease the protesters. So, obvious answer choice that fits the blank is unwittingly and inadvertently. Question number 3. Now let's see the same pattern in the answer choices. Wary of, cautious. Wary is cautious. So do I have a similar word to cautious anywhere? Apathetic? No. Irascible? No. Hopeless? No. Pugnacious? No. Indifferent? Not at all. Okay. So wary is a loose word which cannot be my answer choice. So eliminate it. Apathetic to, indifferent to. Okay. Absolutely. I have a pair. Apathetic and indifferent. And remember, this is an official answer choice pair. Okay. So you will find this coming quite often in your official questions, and this is a pair. So remember that, apathetic to and indifferent to. Okay. Then irascible towards. Irascible. Irascible is becoming angry very fast. Okay. Someone whose blood is always boiling. So someone who becomes very angry. Okay. So that is irascible, having high tempers. Now, do I have a similar word? Maybe it's close to pugnacious. Okay, pugnacious is being belligerent, quarrelsome. Maybe, but it's very loose. Okay. Then hopeless. No, I do not have an answer choice which is similar to hopeless. So even this cannot be my answer choice. So let's see. I have a strong pair in apathetic to, indifferent to. Whereas irascible towards and pugnacious towards can be a very loose pair. Okay, so wary of and hopeless regarding, both these choices could be easily eliminated. Okay, so definitely I like to bet my money on apathetic to and indifferent to. So let's see the question and decide. Now let's see. The captain of the team, sensing that any effort was futile. Okay, see, the moment you see futile, you could be tempted to go towards hopeless. Okay, but read the question very carefully. The captain of the team, sensing that any effort was futile, became something. Okay, he became something towards the team's plight. Now, and only shrugged his shoulders when the team members notified him that the team was knocked out of the tournament. Okay, he simply shrugged his shoulders. So this suggests that he was apathetic to or indifferent to. Okay, so he was mentally prepared for any kind of a consequences. That's what this phrase shrugged his shoulders signify. So my answer choice would be apathetic to. Okay, apathetic to and indifferent to. Question number 4. Now let's see the options and find the pattern. Responsive, quick, alert, agile. So I have a pair. Okay, responsive is alert. Now sated. Sated is like satiated, satisfied. Do I have a similar word? No. Voracious is the opposite of sated. Reticent, unwilling. Okay, may not. Ravenous. Ravenous is the same as voracious, greedy, hungry. Okay, wanting more and more, glut. Okay, so that is voracious and ravenous. So I have a pair in voracious and ravenous, responsive and alert. Okay, so I got these two pairs. So sated and reticent are the loose words which can be eliminated. So my answer choice would be either responsive and alert or voracious or ravenous. Okay, now let's look at the question. For professional wrestlers to remain blank even after heavy diet is unsurprising. Okay, see, professional wrestlers to remain blank even after heavy diet. Contrast, see, I can see the shift in even. Okay, so even after heavy diet, if they are maybe hungry, that is what is unsurprising, because given that their rigorous training regimens require them to burn thousands of calories each day. So I'm looking for a word like hungry, and obviously the answer choices would be voracious and ravenous. Okay, this was a very easy question. Got it? Question number 5. Let's look for the same pattern. Purity. Do I have a similar word like purity? Let's see. Celerity. Celerity is being quick, agile, swift. So I have a pair for celerity and swiftness. Okay, so this is a pair, celerity and swiftness, quick, agile. Fecklessness. This is a new official word that has come into the GRE official guide. Okay, so learn this word. Fecklessness. Fecklessness is being ineffectual, lacking the aptitude. Okay. Now, semblance. Semblance is creating a mental picture that can be misleading. Okay, it's like an illusion. So, do I have a similar word like semblance? May not. Okay. Deliberation. Deliberation is a lot of thought. Okay. Putting in a lot of thought about something, doing a lot of brainstorming. That is what is deliberation. Now, it's so simple, right? I have only one pair, that is celerity and swiftness. So obviously this has to be my answer choice. Let's plug these two words in my blank and let's see whether they work or not. Let's see. When batting, Sachin moved with a blank that made his innings all the more astonishing. Okay, I'm a Sachin fan, right? Let's try to see what's going on. When batting, Sachin moved with a blank that made his innings all the more astonishing. Okay, he could finish a match in the time the opposition took to finalize a strategy against him. Means by the time the opposition could finalize a strategy against him, he would finish the match. So obviously he was quick enough, right? So that is celerity and swiftness. So this is my answer. Thank you for watching this video. Keep visiting tcyonline.com for the best GRE prep.